Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house, a graveyard from a haunted person with some really cute dogs. A bit late. Spent a lot of time having my own SummerSlam party with Dad. If you just found us and we're not live, go ahead and see the end because I always do a free collective message. For anyone and everyone who maybe came by the chat or found us when we were not live, so go ahead and skip to the end if you found this and we're not live. Hey, Tatiana, welcome to the Chammy. I'm good, how are you? So if you find this and we're not live, that collective message at the end of the show is a timeless tarot reading, which means it's good for any time you may find it. Later tonight, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, next decade. It's already pretty haunted in here, for sure. Before I was about to hit the live, I went to go and make my my vampire potion here. Vampire coffee cocktail. And it was so weird how I left the room momentarily, went to make the drink, said, "Hey Dad, I'm gonna do a live." Came back, all the lights were off in this room, except for the purple lights. I'm so freaked out. I haven't even turned on the REM pod yet. I'm nervous, so I'm biting my nails. I gotta stop that. It was spooky. At first I was like, damn, is someone back, trying to suck all the energy out of the house? Oh, okay, it's just ghosts. It's just us in the house tonight. God. It is about to go down. I'm kind of freaked out. I never heard from Molly. I guess she ate her burrito and passed out. I did text her. I can only hope that maybe she hooked up with a friend of hers and had a good night. Just gonna put the call center on and out of 11. Oh boy. I'm gonna put the battery in the REM pod. I wonder if anyone will actually come by for tarot tonight. Okay. I will. I didn't think I would get started so late, but I also didn't expect SummerSlam to stay on so long. And I had purchased a Roku. Because I thought, okay, well, maybe I can set it up so that my Peacock premium account can be logged into through the Roku and then watch SummerSlam instead of having to watch it, stream it from the laptop to the smart TV, which I call the stupid TV because you can't really, nothing works on it. None of the apps work on it. I don't know why. But it was so silly because it's like I didn't purchase my Peacock account through anything other than Peacock. Yet it says that it's supported on the Roku I purchased. Then I tried to call them, and they're like, if you have technical difficulties, call us. But nobody was open, and it was like 30 minutes from SummerSlam starting, so I gave it up. Hey, Jeremy, welcome back to the Chammy. The only channel where you can get haunted. Really haunted. Hey, Alfonso, how you feeling tonight? I'm glad to hear you hung out with Lisa. Oh, that's a good thing that she's opening up about that. I'm glad to hear you guys got to spend some quality time together without her blowing you off. Very happy for you, Alfonso. Keep up the good work with the good feelings, good thoughts, and turning your back on those bozos that she talks about. If I understand. I'm so happy there were so many sales at the market today. I felt like I was shopping in 2020 or 2019. All right, wonderful. I'm so glad you guys are going to get to spend some quality time together. Hey, Molly. Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel where ghosts are in love with Molly. I wonder what it is. Like, it must just be like what I love about you. Like, you're so ready for adventure. Just like me. I get that from my parents. Like, my mom being a teenage runaway, and then my dad being a farm boy. Hey, fudge this. I want to go see the world. I'm running away from home too. They were definitely explorers. But yeah, they do love you. They absolutely love you. And I think it's because they know that you're fun. They really know you're fun. But Molly, check this out. Right before I went live, like I was just checking the lighting and everything and making sure that I was cozy with it. Went to make my coffee and went to tell Dad I was going to do a live despite it being pretty late, and came back in the living room and all the lights went out. All the lights were out already. I was like, what the fudgery? So I was like, well, is there something that's human in the house that's sucking all the electric out of this fuse or something? But no, it's nobody else in the house tonight. Just me, my dad, my dogs, the redheaded stepchild, and the gun. Hey, Jack Mac, hope you're feeling much better tonight and not all pissy. And that you had a good day. Is this a supermodel? No, only Janice Dickinson is a supermodel. God, supermodels wish they were me. I wish they were this cool. Good. I'm glad to hear you're okay, Jack Mac. Awesome. High five. Hey, Liz Love. Welcome back to the Chammy. Cleaning out the fridge. Yes, cleaning out the fridge so that we can put Freddy Krueger in it and keep him there in my dreams. More like my nightmares. I just couldn't take the night off. I wanted to continue to work through the night because I know how much fun it can be here. But yeah, Liz, I was just telling him that before I logged in. I had come in here and make sure the lighting was okay. I was about to push the live button. I was like, I got to make my coffee, tell Dad I'm doing a live. I left the room. I came back. It was pitch black. So the original spirit box is not broken, and neither is the new one. But I could be having either technical difficulties with the wiring, or I just might have to do something might be wrong with the wiring in one of the pedals I use. Not 100% sure. So tomorrow, after a nappy wappy, I'm going to drag myself out of my coffin, and I'm going to play with the spirit box, the new one I made, and just check all the cables. I might just have to, there might just be something wrong with the cables or the connections. I never really liked... Hi. Yeah? Can you turn the lights on? Hi, Daddy.
I'm just turning the light over.
Okay.
Where's the monsters?
Oh, the monsters are all around. I told one to go sleep in its hut. Okay. There's another one over there.
Oh, there she is. All right, good night.
All right, good night, Daddy. Sweet dreams. Yes. I especially love to do chores when I'm having a mental phase. You know, I was just thinking the same thing, Liz. I was like, I wonder if it's talking to us also in Morse code. Especially when we don't have the spirit box on. Yes, you can ask a question. Hey, Sajal, how are you today? Yes, Morse code was popping. Okay, let me get the cards. I had so much fun watching SummerSlam, you guys. And then I went crazy posting like my favorite moments. So sorry about the spam. I apologize, and I'm fantastical. I think the best dress at SummerSlam this year was definitely Seth Rollins. What I'd give for a dress like that. Just to wear to Kroger, you know. Just a little crazy. Spirit, what does Jack Mack need to know about? Will they ever see RG again? Will they ever see RG again? So you've gotten the Six of Pentacles. This is traditionally a yes card. But this card came out sideways to me. Didn't come out reversed, didn't come out upright. It came out sideways. When a card comes out sideways to me in a deck, even though I don't like yes, no, maybe so, sometimes wise, I feel like it's definitely saying it could go either way. Very big maybe here. Okay? Because it's not reversed to tell you no. It wasn't upright to tell you yes, but it was sideways when it came out of the deck. It hasn't happened in a long time. Sideways, waysides, upside, upright. So let me just scroll up real quick. Sejal, why did your SP agree to the matter you talked about yesterday to him? What? Oh, will your SP agree to the matter you talked about yesterday? Okay. Well, her specific person agrees, Spirit. What does she need to know about? What do they need to know about that right now? So the Emperor card says yes. So get things in order, Sejal. Hope I said your name correctly. So yeah, Liz, I want my fridge clean too. I sometimes will just, I just clean it really good and then just throw saran wrap over everything. And then that way I only have to peel the saran wrap, right, wipe it down real quick, and then put saran wrap back over it. You're welcome, Sejal. Let's see, are there any other questions? Sejal, I'm sorry that you have conjunctivitis. Get better soon. Did AM play you, Lisa? What kind of music does Spirit want to listen to tonight? Spirit, did AM play Lisa? So, yes, you will get your justice in this justice card, Lisa, okay? You really can turn things around if you want to. Storm, can you ask if Charlie's coming back soon? He drives large container ships on the open sea and has been wanting to take me on a date when he returns. Okay. I can ask. I wonder what my legal rights are when, I know what my legal rights are if something physically that belongs to me is stolen, but what about my utilities? Like, I keep thinking, like, am I gonna have to live here with people who stole from me? I mean, they know they committed a felony, right? Are they gonna come back even though they committed a felony? I just keep telling myself no. That's what I want. And I always get what I want. Ace of Pentacles. Yes, he's going to come and show up again, Molly. Opportunities coming soon, okay? Welcome back, Liz. My internet messed up and I had to log out. Okay, I wrote on my book I have been working on forever. I lost interest in writing for the longest time and I was meditating. And well, that's really cool. Keep writing, Jeremy. So what's your question, Lisa? That he played you or that he liked you? So give one question. One question, dear. One question. So if you want to know more about if he really liked you, please donate. But please, please don't play with my head. And please don't play with his head by saying, did he play me? Okay? And don't play with your head by playing that game. What question do you want that's most important to you? Did he play you or did he like you? Because are you assuming that he didn't like you, so he played you? Because what you think about, you bring about. I just want to really make that clear, Lisa, okay? What you think about, you bring about. So who knows at this point if he liked you? Because at this point, you're convinced that he played you no matter what. So he will. Because that's the direction that you give him. That's the direction maybe you give every guy. So stop. Stop making it more difficult than it already is, Lisa. Okay? Because you were sent here to have fun. Now put yourself on the naughty step because you like somebody or you think they don't like you. Okay? Please take accountability for the fact that maybe, you are setting yourself up with your thoughts and feelings for people to react this way, where they don't like you. Well, what's not likable about you? I'm pretty sure there's a lot that is likable about you. So start telling yourself, something better. Because people can only show up to you, Liz, the way that you think and feel about yourself. So marinate on that for a little bit because you have a lot of potential and a lot to offer somebody. And you're smarter than that. It's okay to be guarded, Molly. It's all right. I'm guarded too. Yeah, Jeremy, Liz is right. You're getting your groove back. So if you're asking for clarification, try to be more clear about what you guys are trying to get clarified, okay? So that way you don't end up asking 3 questions in the chat that you're not sure what you're trying to ask, and I'm not sure what you're really trying to get at, okay? At the end of the day, Lisa, I don't know. There's just too much to go into that I don't really have time for right now. If you want to make a donation, we can go further into it. But I promise you, a little bit of tweaking, and you'll have your man the way you want him. Free your mind, and his ass will follow. Promise. Thanks, Jack Mac. I'm just in my pajamas. Really, I just am. I never wear sweats, but there's something about going to bed and feeling cozy and being in something soft and fuzzy. Oh God, I love Info. You're so fantastic. They help me find my voice. I love Lydia. And I always love that actress too, Winona Ryder. She was so good in Dracula. Bram Stoker's Dracula. Yes, she is. But is she an October one like myself, or is she a November one? I don't. I try not to. Thank you, Molly. I appreciate it. Well, I'm very much ingrained in the music industry. I know who everybody is. So it wouldn't matter if it was 300 years old, 100 years old, 50 years old, 25 years old, 2 weeks old. So, yeah. Might want to have me as your buddy when you go on Jeopardy. I'll take music 300 years old. For 5,000. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember. Oh my God, it wasn't a murder. So I'm guessing by the views on the shorts today that maybe my YouTube is not broken. Yeah, I would love to know more about the stand your ground laws in Georgia. I mean, I feel like I know them, but I'd love to know more. Like, does it matter that I'm not an owner, I'm a tenant, things like that. I can't believe Logan Paul won SummerSlam cheating. I don't really know that he could win. I really don't know that he could win a match without cheating. Yeah, he did. He cheated. He used brass knuckles to knock out Ricochet. Somebody came out of the crowd while Logan Paul was down side ring on the ground and put the brass knuckles on his right hand. And when he got back up, he knocked out Ricochet. Yeah, I know. I can't believe he knew what he was doing when he went to the Suicide Forest. He knew what he was doing. And people like myself and small channels like myself paid for it because they demonetized us like that. Because they're like, nobody should be able to ever do this. So we've got to punish everyone. But I was pretty disappointed because the referee didn't see him with the brass knuckles. So, and then right after he pinned Ricochet, he just shoved the brass knuckles in his pants before the referee could see him. I can't either, Jeremy. Send in the clouds. Oh. I was pretty surprised by the women's title. I didn't put who won the women's title on the thing because she's so irrelevant to me. And she couldn't fight herself out of a wet paper bag if she tried. But it was pretty interesting to watch Charlotte Flair and Bianca Blair, both from the South here. One's from Knoxville, Tennessee. Charlotte, of course, she's from Charlotte, North Carolina. Fight Asuka. So some of these fights tonight were different. Like than now that WWE's been sold, some of the fights are different. Like has the wet paper bag. So the way that he got away with the brass knuckles is this: if the referee doesn't see you cheat, it didn't happen. So Ricochet knocked Logan Paul out for a second, and he was down in the ring, hanging half out off of it, had his arm hanging there, down on close to the ground. So he's probably a pretty big guy now. I mean, he looks like he's really gotten really tall and really buff since the Suicide Forest video. Okay, so he's hanging half off the stage. Somebody came out of the stage, not the stage. Somebody came down to the stage, ninja'd their way down there, put a brass knuckle on his knuckle. And of course, the referee didn't see it because he was being distracted. So when he got up, he punched Ricochet in the nose, knocked him cold out, hid the brass knuckle from the referee being able to see it. And once it was over and he'd won, he slipped the brass knuckle down into his cock sock or whatever. I can't remember some of those guys wear cups, some of them don't. Oh, and the Rumble match was hilarious. It was hilarious to watch, like, a guy who's like almost 8 feet tall fighting a guy who's like barely 5 feet tall. And there's like 40 guys in the ring in their Speedos killing each other. I liked it a lot. It's mostly funny to me. But yeah, Asuka lost her women's title. Bianca won it, and then somebody came out with their Money in the Bank bag and took it. Night, Jeremy. Sweet dreams. Some of those people were so well dressed tonight. Hold on. My biological clock is going off. Some of those people were so well dressed tonight, like I had to like do the best dress thing from SummerSlam. It was a lot of fun to watch. I mean, I watch those wrestling specials every month, once a month when they're on. I'd have to say SummerSlam was definitely the most fun this year to watch. I thought it was interesting that Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey had their little duel, but they changed the rules, so it's like either you win by knockout or submission. Some of those matches, some of them are traditional where you got to pin them down 1, 2, 3, but some of them I noticed tonight you weren't able. The competitors were not able to win them unless there was only 2 ways. You either knock out your opponent or they submit. No pinning or anything like that. I mean, you could, I guess. I just didn't. In those matches, I didn't really understand how they were working, but I think in those particular matches, it's strictly no cheating, which is interesting to me. But yeah, Jack Mac, if the referee don't see it, it didn't happen. A lot of people cheat by distracting the referee. Hey, Dollface, welcome back to the Chammy. Who isn't a real fighter or winner? Logan Paul? Yeah, my dad was like, how did he even get in here, man? I'm like, well, when you are very popular and have a lot of influence, I guess you can do anything, even if you are mediocre. I mean, I'm not calling him mediocre, but I'm just saying. So I'm going to be in a paid reading. Hey, how are you tonight?
Hey there. I'm okay. I usually talk to you in the past. And you kind of just mellow me out and help me with some clarity. So,
Okay.
Since I'm having a little bit of an off night, I thought I'd give you a call.
So what's going on? Update me. Let me know what's happening.
Well, the last I talked to you, my partner had initiated space between him and I.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So recently, we've been texting again, like two times or three times, and he said he's been thinking about me immensely and he misses me. And I said the same to him. And then yesterday, he texted me after a few days of no contact again. He texted me, "Have you checked out this article?" And the article that he sent to me was titled, "Does Space Help a Broken Relationship?" So, I mean, of course, I'm like, what? We were broken? Like, I'm so confused at this point because he was taking space for him being depressed. But anyways, I entertained it. I read the article. 80% of it is talking about how people heal from taking space and it's healthier.
Uh-huh.
And the 20% of it was saying how some people come back together and they decide to break up because they could think clearer. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, and of course I'm going to think down to the insecure and negative side because I've been the recipient of like him taking space this whole time. For like a month now.
He's really messing with your head. It's like he's really, really being manipulative when he just really owes you an apology, and he can't accept his own. He can't accept his own. You know what I'm saying? It's like I think.
So that's what's happening. That's why I'm calling to ask you. So he's like, I miss you terribly, and I miss you very much. I'm thinking about you immensely. And then he sends me that, and then I'm thinking, well, is he sending it to me on the other hand to show that space is healthy for us and good, and that it's a good thing that we did it because the positive so that we're going to come back together both stronger?
It's like he's saying, look, it's like he's blaming you for your reaction to his disrespect, for all of it.
Okay. Yeah, but he hasn't even seen my reaction. I haven't even shown him anything.
I know, but it's not. It's at the end of the day. It's like he doesn't really know what he wants, but he wants you, but he doesn't know what he wants,
Yeah, and he's already taken space. It's like this really weird place now. My birthday is in like almost a month away. I don't want to be in this phase over my birthday.
And you don't have to.
Can you blame me?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Here's the other thing.
He
like,
just keeps leaving you stuck.
So much. But like, is he coming back to talk to me? Are we going to be together again or no? And also, I went onto social media, like Instagram.
Yeah.
And our mutual friend of ours, it's a female, who usually comes over when there was like music parties and stuff. I saw in her story, she posted a guitar being played, and I heard people's voices in the background. And it was the lighting of his house, his apartment, or his studio.
Okay.
And I'm going, oh my God, is he having people over tonight? Like, of course, you never know on Instagram, like people's stories, because I don't even post in real time. But I was like, oh my God. I watched the story. I went back to watch it again, and she had deleted the story. So, like, there's no story right now. So, in my head, can you understand my anxiety level right now?
I can, and let me help you correct this real quick so this stops happening, okay? So when listen, it's okay to cry. Go ahead and cry while I talk. So when I'm on my Instagram, all right, and I think about my specific person, I know that if I go there, I might get triggered by something. So I just don't go. I have learned to turn my back on going to check the 3D reality to see what's going on between me and him.
This was a girl that does not post about him. She only posts when we're all there at his house together.
I understand, honey. I really
story, I did not know it was going to be at his house.
I understand. I do understand. But it's like Spirit's talent. You see what Spirit. I've always told you Spirit has your back. You got to get back on your pedestal or I'm going to push you up there, okay? It might hurt a little. I'm going to give you a spanky. It's going to be okay, I promise. Don't worry about it. You can't give her your energy. You got to serve you, honey. You got to serve.
Well, no, not the girl. The girl I don't mind about her. I was just.
I know, but you're upset because he might have had a party and didn't invite you. He had an event or something.
The fact that I texted him tonight.
Yeah.
Earlier around 7, and I was like, hey, I really like the article.
Yeah.
I got a lot out of it. Which part of it resonated with you? Just responding back to him because he just sent it to me.
I'm just gonna give you a hug.
He has not. He didn't respond to me, so I feel like shit because he hasn't responded, and he's having people at his house tonight. I just want a card reading.
I know you do. I know you want a card reading. I've got the cards here.
I don't feel like he's like with another girl. I don't feel like it's that.
No, you feel left out. You feel left out.
Totally.
It's okay. Okay, reject this version of him leaving you out. You must have been feeling at some point in time, is he going to leave me out of stuff? Is he leaving me out so he can have space with other people? It's as if he's got you on the side or something as I want to have my cake and eat it too, which, yeah, I mean, we all should be able to have our cake and eat it too, but at the same time, he's keeping you in limbo. He's keeping you in lockdown.
But there's no inclusion. Exactly.
Spirit, what does she need to know about this dork right now? Because he's being a total dork. You know that, right? He's just being a total idiot. Idiotic. So here's a couple of things you need to know right now. Let your friends help you is a key card here in this Romance Angel card. Look to your friends for support with this. If you don't have a friend, you have me, okay? When I'm on my Instagram, I totally ignore everything and anyone unless it serves me. I want you to start practicing that, okay? And then religious factors. There's something going on with this person's spirituality. It's like they're trying to find the best version of themselves, but they keep getting locked down in trust. Like it's like they can't trust themselves, so they can't trust you, so they can't trust this one, so they've got to play all these games. Stay optimistic, Spirit says. You're calling in your soulmate. While you're going through this experience with him, you're also experiencing, you knowing what you don't want. Therefore, what happens is you start to...
Hello?
Hi, I'm sorry. My computer likes to freeze up because my house is haunted. My house is haunted, so sometimes the computer and everything freezes up for a second. But what I was trying to say is that, while you're having these experiences with him, you're learning what you don't want. And through that, you're learning what you do want, and you're manifesting it involuntarily. So start serving what you want. Keep serving what you want.
Yeah, but if I know for a fact it's not going to be him, I can move on very quickly. Honey, but I don't know that it's not him.
Are you having a hard time following your inner compass, knowing whether or not it's him? If he's the one?
I would.
Poor girl. Come back. Poor girl. I don't know what to think. He's been stringing her along all year. This has been going on all year. Yeah, she's like, I just need to know if he's the one. Like, I'm sorry, you gotta figure it out for yourself. At the end of the day, I mean, I could pull a card and tell her, but I've been telling her. I'm here for you.
Incoming call.
He just might not be your person. Hi, welcome back. I wish I could give you a hug.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know that it's not him. I mean, I wouldn't have taken space for just anyone. You know, I thought he needed to heal and he was depressed, and so that's what
No.
I've been doing is just giving that space to him. But now it's like a month later, and it's been fucking
Heal from
hard.
what does he got to heal from? Being depressed?
That's what he says, that he needs space, and he's been craving some isolation time for himself to get back on track.
What is is he actually clinically diagnosed?
Not that I know of, but I mean, I believe him that he's been sad or
This is
depressed.
something very important for you to find out, because we all get depressed, but I mean at the same time, like if he's
Yeah, but if he's fucking clinically depressed, how is he having people at his house to party on a Saturday
well,
night
that's the
till
thing.
6
I
or
mean,
7 in the morning?
if he's depressed, exactly. I mean, he can't be depressed now. He's having a party. But what I'm saying is this: I was trying to say that ultimately we all decide who our soulmates are, and we follow our gut feeling on that. Might take some people some time because not everybody's in touch with their gut feelings like we used to be before the internet. Also, it's up to you to decide like who your soulmate, your romantic soulmates, your twin flames, and who the one is for you. And that can change.
Decided it was each other,
But it can change.
that's why I was taking space. But
it
I
can
still
also
feel
change.
the pull towards him. What?
It can also sometimes change.
I know. You know what's the hardest part is that he, like 2 days before we took space, he was trying to be intimate with me, and I was like, look, I mean, I understand that you withdraw a lot if we have a fight, and if it's in close proximity to us being intimate, it's really hard on me emotionally. I said, I'm afraid of being intimate with you right now because I don't want you to pull away if we have an argument. He's like, don't worry, no. So then we had sex. And then the next day, within 24 hours, is when he sent me that text saying, I'm wanting and needing space from this relationship.
I'm just trying to find
now.
out, like, what is his definition of broken relationship? Like, did you guys cheat on each other? Did you guys, like, get wild and, like, take a bunch of drugs and have to end up going through
No,
Did you guys beat each other up? Like, what does he mean broken?
Broken my ass. Like, I don't. What the hell is broken?
That's what I'm saying. It's like I feel like he's manipulating you, all right, to the point where it's like it's so confusing at this point that even your inner compass is twirling. It's like broken itself.
I just wanted to stop. I just want to talk to him face to face.
Has he blamed you for anything? Does he blame you for any of this? Or, I mean, why would he need space from you if he's not blaming you for something? Like, you see what I'm saying?
I think he sent me the article because of the headline of it saying how space can help relationships.
Communication helps relationships. Saying, hey, this is what I want. How do you feel about it? You know, I broke up with a guy once because he just forgot where my most intimate, special parts were in my mind.
Yeah.
Okay, not my body, my mind, my precious mind. And I'm so sick. I was so sick and tired of being cut. I was like, dude, we can just be friends. Okay, is there someone else? Yeah, mofo, me. And it was the first time I ever said that in my whole life because I'm like a real people pleaser. And I was going through this whole glow up thing, and I've been through this with people, friends, loved ones, but they've never said I need space from you. Okay,
isn't it a little crazy?
It's weird.
It's been like a month.
Like, it's normal to take some space from friends and loved ones, even if it's just for a night. Like, you know, I sleep in a separate room from my other family members, so I get that night.
Right, but
this is weird.
The whole thing is traumatizing to me because he did it in a text message, and I'm really upset.
What, do you even know what you want?
I thought so, but now this is creating such a trauma for me taking space that I don't know if I'm able to. I don't know what's happening in my emotions. At first I was like, sure, I'll give him that space and I'll wait, but now it's like he's having people over. He's texting me once in a while.
I'm not a therapist or anything like this. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a grief counselor, and I'm intuitively psychic. So this is how I feel about it. I feel like this person has some kind of borderline personality disorder.
I think so too.
And
I've
I'm
been
only
reading
saying,
about
I'm
that.
not saying that to be mean. I'm just saying it
I
because
don't. I've read about it. I know exactly
I have
what it is.
experienced a lot of this being a musician and being in the music industry and being an artist and being a grief counselor and a death doula. Like I said, when I'm on Instagram, like I do not go and look at my specific person's stuff because I don't want to be triggered. I want to only go there and look at people's stuff.
What aspects stick out to you about the BPD? Because I've been reading about the BPDs lately as well.
What is it that it goes from one extreme to the next? And it's not even like, I mean, it could be borderline neurodiversity with ADHD, but at the same time, it's a little bit different. Okay, I feel like it can be a little bit different with certain different, there could be an eating disorder. There could be other disorders that are going on along with that neurodiversity or along with, it's somebody who can be very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's on like the tip of my tongue. It's someone who can be very, I keep coming back to this word manipulative because I feel like he's blaming subconsciously you for everything. But it's someone who is, they're impulsive. Like he's incredibly impulsive, moody, and impulsive causes him to go back and forth to different personalities.
They're all wondering where I'm at. I don't know what he's telling people. Like if we've taken space, if we're on a break, or she's busy tonight. Like I need to know those types of things. And
because you don't know, he has the pleasure of manipulating everybody else's situation too.
I know. So I don't know why that girl took her story off immediately after I saw it. I don't know why. Maybe somebody saw it and said, "Oh, we're not doing social media tonight," or I don't know why she would take it off so quickly. It's suspicious to me. It doesn't feel good.
Well, yeah, because it doesn't serve you. So start learning to, right now, start practicing again, turning your back on things that don't serve you. Right now, just keep turning your back on it. Think about what you want. Do you even know what you want? Is there anything that you could go to bed tonight with that would make you feel good to think about what you, in regards to what you want? I mean, a puppy. You don't want him in your bed tonight, but maybe the version of him you want in your bed with you, and your subconscious. I mean, I really want you to take some time to think about what you want, throwing all circumstances and logic and whatever that fuckery he said, pardon my French. I mean, this is complete conundrum, and you haven't, and your thoughts and your feelings emotionalizing what spooks you out, what worries you, what makes you stressed, has created all of this in your 3D reality.
How is it possible?
You're not even able to manifest taking time for yourself. I mean,
no. How is it possible that he could text me an article about space and how it helps people in the end after 3 to 4 weeks?
Because he's a moron.
4 weeks. And then tonight he's not even responding to my text. Why hasn't he responded to my text?
Okay, because he is emotionally impotent. Emotionally impotent. Maybe his isn't impotent, but his brain sure is. And his emotions and his heart are impotent.
Thank you.
Okay.
Are you going to be on for a little while?
Yeah, I'll be here till about 3. I'm going to be doing some ghost hunting soon. So maybe
what?
I'm going to be doing some ghost hunting soon. Spirit boxing. I'm surprised the spirit box didn't go off while we've been talking.
Oh boy.
But, yeah, if you want to call me back later, I'll be here. I'll also be here tomorrow evening. I'm started to put my hours up so that people can see when I'm on and live.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm sending you a great big bear hug.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. Get some rest. It's all about you, girl. Stay on your pedestal. Spirit has your back.
Okay.
Follow that inner compass. You're welcome.
Okay.
Sweet dreams.
You. Bye.
Bye. I love helping people. I really do. Gosh, I hope she gets some rest. I should have probably told her to drink some extra water. Yeah, her guy sounds pretty emotionally impotent. Like, here, let me make love to my girlfriend, and then the next morning I'm going to send her a article about broken relationships, and I mean, what kind of way? I'd be like, fire. Although I wouldn't let a moron get 10 feet that close to me, so yeah, abusive, yeah. I'm so glad that I understand that my Lilith is in Virgo, and I like understand myself so much better because of that, Molly. Knowing that my Black Moon Lilith is in Virgo. I wonder what your Black Moon Lilith is in, Molly. I really want to know. I hear Liz Loves is in Sagittarius. I also hear Cotton Flies is in Cancer. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was telling her. I mean, I've been there where she is, and it can be very confusing to go from like kissing someone to the next day you're a problem for me, or kissing someone and I don't want your Bible, or kissing someone, or I don't. Gas prices are too high. Some of these people and their excuses. At this point, it might have been better to stick with fish lips. I'm just glad I never made a soul tie with any of them. And I understand myself better now about why I'm reluctant to make soul ties with people. Because my Black Moon Lilith is in Virgo. Well, do you know what I mean by a soul tie? It doesn't. This is what when I'm talking about a soul tie, I'm talking about when you actually make love to somebody, okay? That's a soul tie. So it doesn't matter if it's a tender hookup or it's somebody you're in love with. You've tied your soul to them through sex. I'll be right back. I gotta pee something fierce. Molly, I'll send you a link so you can check out what your Black Moon Lilith is and check out all these, maybe some of these other people that you've been seeing. Yes. Well, yeah, and that's fine. That's fine. But what you'll find in every life is they'll come back around. I feel like this has always been who you were, making a lot of soul ties. And you just repeated it in life. Even at some point in time, we had a soul tie in a past life. And that's why we've met in this one. Now, we're not necessarily going to have a tender moment or anything like that. But I really feel like that's how, we come back to each other. Hey, Foxy, how are you, dear? It could just be us. Oh my God, it's so funny. Someone sent me a lovely story. I just love this story so much. A true story about a woman arriving in fluffy slippers. Okay. So what's interesting about the chat is that it will tell me sometimes there's 7 people in there when there's nobody in there. Sometimes it will tell me there's 0 people in there when there might be 3 people in there. It's really weird. I don't know why. Right on. So, why Georgia over California? Is it the income? Is it the money? Is it the... I mean, who wouldn't want to be close to the beach? I mean, I can drive an hour to the beach, but... Georgia has really nice weather, though. And I guess it depends on where you are in California. You couldn't pay me to move to Texas. You couldn't pay me to move to South Carolina either, even though it's completely, I believe, cannabis is completely legal and free there. Texas is just not. Molly lives in Texas, and I'm not even sure I want to. I mean, I love Molly, but I'm not even sure I want to visit her because I don't think I want to ever go to Texas. Unless I'm going to be like doing South by Southwest. See, look, Dollface knows. I drove through South Carolina once. I was like, I ain't ever coming back. Greek feet be a running. Hey Zoe, welcome to the channel. The only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house, in a haunted graveyard, from a haunted person. With really, 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 really cute dogs. Yes, it's 1 question, 1 card for 1 subscription. If you're already subscribed to the channel, please like the live. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell button to get all the deets and teets. And Leave a comment on any of the videos that you might like during the month of August that you find, and I'll put your name in the Magic Greek hat on September 1st. You can win a free in-depth 40-card tarot card reading here, privately, live, or however you choose on YouTube. Yeah, one of my exes is from Texas, from San Antonio. Hey Alex, welcome back to the Chammy. How are you, dear? It's good to see you. Oh, I didn't see no beach in South Carolina. All I saw was miles and miles and miles and miles of shacks. Prengis. Mobile homes from the 1950s. That's all I saw along the highway. It was like, where have I gone? This looks like LA. But much more beachy and creepy and woods. Because, they have all those mobile homes in LA and in Southern California. Yeah, North Carolina does have a lot more going on. You're absolutely right, Dollface Diva. Definitely. I think the laws are a little bit different in North Carolina regarding marijuana activism. But I think it's completely free in South Carolina. Georgia, you can get CBD. Tennessee, but they're still pretty strict. I want to just, I would love to live somewhere where I could live 15 minutes from the beach and practice growing plants that I can eat. It does sound great, doesn't it, Alex? I don't know, Foxy. I wish I could tell you that. I wish I could tell you something. I just can't. I just can't, dear. I told myself a long time ago, I'm done dating these dorks here. Actually, I've never ever dated in the city of Atlanta, but I did know some guys from here, and I just decided to, not get too into what felt like my kind of, not my kind of class of people. I'm not saying that about everybody from Georgia. It's just that it seems like the kind of people I have met in the past were just not, I don't know, they just didn't do it for me, It takes a very special kind of person, which I'm starting to understand a lot better about myself in regards to my Black Moon Lilith being in Virgo. But I just, and I just don't even bother with the whole dating thing anyways, Foxy. It's just really not my kind of thing. I like to meet people organically, if it's possible. You know, I didn't move to Georgia for men. I didn't move to Georgia for any other reason than the music scene when it was good. And if the music scene has gotten any better, please someone let me know, because it's been pretty boring here for a while, which is why I'd like to get into another music scene. I live in ATL in Fulton County. Wouldn't want to vote anywhere else except Davidson County. They could probably really use my blue vote. They're making it very tricky for low-income blue voters to get in. Very tricky. Yeah, ATL is very much like LA. It's very spread out. It is the LA of the South, pretty much. Where was your family, Alex? Yeah, true, Foxy. Yeah, Alpharetta is not Atlanta. It's I'm not even sure that Alpharetta is Alpharetta, Fulton County. See, Alpharetta, part of Alpharetta and part of Roswell are also Cobb County and Cherokee County. So, because I'm not sure what part of county you were in, you could have been in the North Fulton part, you could have been in the Cherokee part, you could have been in the Cobb County part. So, of course, it felt like forever because you went from the airport, which is 20 minutes south of me, and I'm in North ATL. What is this, like Northwest ATL? Oh, it's cutting out for you. Yes, Georgia has the number one trees in the whole country. Number one tree. They call it the tree state because there's so many trees. Oh, yeah. It's probably getting kind of haunted because we're going to do spirit box in a minute. I'm just going to make a drink and I'll be right back. Putting the batteries in the spirit box now. So Molly, I might finish that Castle Dark music video. If you get any free time and you want to help, let me know. Because I know you're like the only one here that might have Second Life. You can log in and film some scenes with me. They're also putting some really cool textures into Second Life where you can actually like that reflect, so you'll be able to see your avatar like as if you were looking at a mirror in the 3D reality, which is super cool. I'm almost done or finished designing and building that $17 million abandoned Malibu beach mansion that XPLR guys explored. Which, you know, I have an absolute fascination for that house. Like my whole life. Trying to get the batteries together for the spirit box. But I do want to tell you, you know, Georgia has the most beautiful weather. Okay? I've been everywhere in this country. If I can't be in LA in March, I want to be in Atlanta in March. I definitely want to be in Atlanta in the summertime because let me tell you, it seems to me that the map was frying everywhere except for Atlanta this summer. It does. California does have great weather. Dry heat is nice with a dash of humidity. It's nice. I really loved the weather in springtime in LA. It was great. But the thing that enchanted me about Atlanta compared to everybody's spring is it reminded me of the movie Legend, when like the opening credits and she's going through the forest and there's all these beautiful blossoms on the trees and everything. I'd never experienced such beauty in nature unless I was on a beach. And there's so many beautiful things here to experience in regards to their nature, in regards to the nature here. Atlanta's very clean, okay? Atlanta's very progressive. Atlanta is very interestingly different. Yeah, because New Orleans and Florida on the West Coast and even Florida, it's all flat. You know, it's all flat. Atlanta's 900 feet above sea level. 900 and 1,200. It just depends on where you are in the city or in, you know, the general area. So I'm just looking for the back to the spirit box. Don't really think I'm going to worry about it. We'll just go ahead and hook it up and do it. I'll be right back. I just got to, yes, you can ask a question, Alex. Okay, well then can we move to the house on First Street, Molly? So I'm just going to say this for the record, being an animal activist. There's only 14 states in the United States of America that progressively, charge and vet and look out for and are very serious about making sure that certain animals don't get into your food. So please check and make sure that you live in one of those states where it's illegal to catch and serve dogs and cats. There's only 14 of them in the United States. Once again, please look up the laws, look up state food laws, and decide where you move based on that as well. Okay? Georgia is one of the 14 states that it's a felony to do this in. Okay? Yeah. Because one thing you must understand about other countries is they will bring their traditions here, and it's not always something that all of us would agree that we would want on our plate. I'm betting that California is one of the 14 states. Yes. So let's go ahead and get into your question, Alex, so that I can go AFK real quick because I got to give something to someone on the other side of the house. If you want the best Chinese food in the country, you want to go to New China in Roswell, Georgia, on Marietta Highway by the Kroger, by the stinky Kroger. Hey, Ada, welcome back to the Chammy. How are you, dear? Nice to see you again. Am I crooked letter, I, crooked letter, humpback, I. Spirit, can D the Virgo and Alex be friends in the future? So Spirit says in this Ace of Wands, yes. Yes, you can be. It's all about growth, this card. Hope somehow that helps, Alex. Oh, good, Foxy. I've been to all the Chinese restaurants in Atlanta. That just happens to be my favorite one, and I've been eating there for 20 years since I was a kid. Like, just a baby. Like, my mom and I would order at least once a month. But I did stop eating there for a while because it was closed, or they like renovated, and it's been around for years, but I moved a couple times. Spirit, what does Ada need to know about doing a good job at the wedding? So yes, that's so funny because you got the King of Wands. So yes, you did a good job, Ada. You did a great job. Everyone likes how passionate and practical you were. hope somehow that helps. Keep us updated. Maybe next we'll be talking about your wedding. Oh, Ribby Doo, what's going on, honey? You okay? Sure, Alex. Sure. I'll take you up to the graveyard, scare you to life. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get a drinky treat. And I'll be right back. Won't take long. What? You okay? All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I guess might have been someone out back, but I'm gonna keep the light on anyways because it's kind of spooky back there. There were like tons of bugs, like moths and ladybugs and grasshoppers, and it was weird. I'm back though. Go ahead and turn that light off and call Molly. Are you ready for me to call you yet, Molly? Let me make sure this call center's off. Okay. I know there's only a few of us, but I'm going to call in the spirits. If there's any good spirits that want to come hang out with us tonight and let us know you're here, please light up the REM pod. You can just touch it like this. Let us know you're here. There's also is it still working? The Motley Crue light show ball. You could touch it. Let us know you're here. I'll be right back. So turn the light off. Not in a really long time. Alex. I know. We've got a ghost tour here too. I don't know. I've been wanting to go. Maybe when Molly comes back, we'll go on it. Years ago, when Diana Vina owned it, she was like, "Well, I'll take you on on a private tour," you know. But she sold it to somebody, and I don't know who runs it now. I saw him up in the park one Sunday when I was working out. I want to go to one of them tours because I would love to record it. Hey, Living La Vida Laura, welcome back. We're about to do Spirit Box. So maybe we can go on that tour, Molly, and pre-book it. It's $20. And record it, and maybe we can get some ideas of who we can talk to on the Spirit Box here that they're talking about. And then that way I can compare it to the history that I know that's true compared to maybe what they've made up. I'm good, babe. I'm good. Love you too, honey. Welcome back to the Chammy. So yeah, I'm just going to take a couple puffs of my CBD, and then Molly, when you're ready for me to call you, I'll call you. I had a lot of fun tonight, Laura, watching SummerSlam with Dad. I got like obsessive. I started like sharing some of the footage from it because it was just so much fun and so good tonight, especially the women's title. Sure. Can your significant other feel your energy? Absolutely. I don't even need a card for that. I would rather just check their feelings for you in a card, see if they like you as much as you like them. But yes, they literally will absorb everything that you think and feel about them. And even if they don't know where it comes from, Laura, okay? Well, I should be able to have super chats and super thank yous and things like that. So I think I'm at 2421 for watch time hours this year. Spirit, what does she need to know? So you got the 3 of Wands. This is definitely a yes card. They feel motivated in regards to you. Feel motivated. That's a good thing. It's like keeping their eyes on you. You know what? I'll do a special video for you guys of a tour of the graveyard here. Maybe you guys will like that. Maybe tomorrow I'll go do that and put that on the chamois. At least you can see the graveyard I live in. Oh yeah, they can't stand it. They gotta read them all. They're just like, we're all the same. We're not separate. Okay, I'm calling you. Sorry for slurping on YouTube. I apologize, and I'm fantastic. All right, like everybody poops, unless you're an android and should be destroyed. Molly, I'm calling you, literally calling you. Did she already fall asleep?
Please leave your message for...
Oh, there she is. Hey, honey.
Let's do 10 minutes. I'm falling asleep. It's with ZQL.
Okay.
I'm literally trying to stay awake right now.
Yeah, that's good because we've been on about 2 hours, and
did you see the picture I just sent you?
No, I'll look at it in 1 second.
That's a picture of my uncle and aunt's house. You're gonna be like, holy shit! You need to see a picture of my mom's house. Wait till you see theirs. Look at the pool behind the house too.
Weird. It just hung up on her Hey. Was it you that hung up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sleepy.
Okay, honey. I will look at the pictures in a little bit, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put my mask on.
Okay, just set the timer for 10 minutes.
Okay. All right. I'm under. The alarm is on. Feel free to ask questions. I'll tell you what I hear in the spirit box. Remember, I can't see or hear anything. Can we talk anymore?
Spirit, who's with us tonight?
Really? Church.
Can you give us a name?
Enough. Is this normal? Stabbing.
Alex, I've lived here 33 years. I've lived throughout my life.
Honest. Rainbow. Was here? No. Timing. Goddess.
Sure, can you tell us how old you are?
Hurry. Nuh-uh.
You can't tell us how old you are. Are you a kid or an adult?
Yeah. Horror.
Most sense I'm like gotta fall asleep. I'm here, Spirit. I'm barely here.
Front. Speaking. All over here.
Spirits, are you trying to make me sleepy because you're working on it? I feel it.
No. I know. Peace.
Spirit, do you have a message for us tonight?
That's good. Let me explain.
Well, I'm listening if you want to explain something half-assed listening at least.
We are betrayed. Devil.
Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm trying not to fall asleep on the phone here.
In our home. Here. Yeah, here.
You guys don't need to hear my
Right here.
snoring.
Hi.
Hi, Spirits.
Are you?
Can you give us a message?
Yep. Hey, man, you're what? Thanks. You are shocked? Want more?
Ooh. Powerfly, are you still there? Did you go to sleep?
Nobody is stupid here.
We heard that the other night.
Worms. forward.
Anybody have questions they want to ask Spirit? I'm really trying to stay away from here. Release
Right
David.
here.
Once you get some questions.
Right here.
They kind
Right
of
in
just do
front
this night
of.
after night. What they do is listen to this nurse.
Next. We went in. Accept. I will not accept.
Well, we're accepting it.
Lighter.
Cottonfly, I'm passing the torch to you. If she wants to do another one after this, I'm going to bed after we're done here.
Yeah, that's it. What? Let me.
Spirit, do you know anything about or
A
have
lie.
anything to say to the people who live upstairs now or
Wonder.
downstairs? Gosh, I can barely keep my phone up right now. I'm so tired.
On the porch. What's next? Drunk. Are you drunk? It's late.
It is late. I'm trying not to fall asleep, Spirit. Really trying.
Popular. Hey. It just went blah blah. Abracadabra. We want more. Over. Next question.
I don't even know if I can do it for 10 minutes tonight. I'm so tired.
8.
This NyQuil is kicking my ass. Spirit, can you see us? I'm sure you can somehow.
Keep it here. We're all here. Happiness. Yes, we are. Take them off.
Alex, I just took some Z-Quil and I really need to go to sleep. Like, it's like kicking my ass, telling me to go to bed. I'm literally trying not to snore on the phone with you guys.
Yes, you are. My name is... What's up? Bill.
Hey, Cottonfly, if I back out, can you let her know I couldn't stay awake any longer and I literally fell asleep while she was doing this?
Drunk.
Torian, we're doing a spirit box.
Halo.
Be back on 3 questions in about 10 minutes.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm gonna back off here. Just tell her I fell asleep.
Purdy. Oh, it's cold.
Tell her I fell asleep. On the phone.
One said 46, one said 48. We're here. Hi. How many of you are here? Over 70. Oh, God. Don't talk. Hi. Over there. On the counter. Awful. No. I just can't do it anymore. All it keeps saying is death. And it's super, I just can't do it anymore. I have to turn it off, Spirit. I just can't do it anymore. I could not wait the last minute. I couldn't wait. I couldn't do it one more time. There was just something that just happened. And there was I could feel electricity throughout all my legs. It was so weird. It gave me goosebumps. That's interesting because there was only 1 minute left, and then at 1:01 minutes left, I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I think I felt the vibration of you calling too, but yeah, I was in the spirit box. I'll be right back. I'm gonna turn a light on. Well, that was interesting, to say the least. Did S make that comment about the ceramics because she saw the flower I made had grown? I don't know, but we're going to spend the day and find out. I am going to be closing the portal in about 5 minutes, so you came in at a good time. Spirit, did S make the comment about the ceramics because she saw the flower made that broke? Well, yeah, you know what the deal is, Spirit. What do they need to know about this? Anything interesting at all? Was anybody around for the spirit box at all? So you got the 4 of Pentacles reversed. This is a big fat no. So while it might have felt that way, it probably wasn't intended for that way. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and do the free collective message. This is for anyone who maybe found us when we were not live, or anybody who maybe came to the chat tonight. See what we need to know about tonight's vortex in the not too distant future. Temperance. This is a very emotional card for me. This card can be a lot about patience, understanding, not crying over the spilled milk, knowing when to say when you're pouring the milk. So for those of you who are in your emotions today, just have patience with yourself, patience with others today, and be good to yourselves. I am going to go for now because it's now 3:23 a.m. in the morning. And I got an early morning. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Ciao. Arrivederci. Sayonara. And thanks, guys, so much for the likes, the love, the shares, the comments, your donations. I really appreciate it. I'm so grateful. See you guys tomorrow. Preferably a little bit earlier than later. Happy Saturday night. Kalanita.